Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Juliet Celeste. Hopefully your favorite first generation Asian American young woman living in Florida, particularly down south. In today's video, we are going to be budgeting my second and final check from my primary job for the month of April. If you've noticed by now, this is actually a pre-recorded session that I ended up trying to rely on technology for. My job is a little bit hectic and I haven't been able to sit down and actually record in person. So that's why you don't see my animated hands. So we're gonna get straight to it. I'm gonna do things a little bit different. I'm gonna do things a little bit out of order, simply because I'm still new to recording. And yeah, give me any feedback at the bottom, okay, up in the comments. So let's get straight to it. I got paid Friday, April 26, 2024, and I got paid a nice amount after taxes, which is translates into $2,216.17. I'm going to talk about my bills, then my sinking funds, and then my cash envelopes, and then my debt, simply because they're next to each other, and I don't want to complicate the video. But let's start. So, out of the $2,216.17, $250 is going towards my car note. Like I told you guys in my previous video, I got a new vehicle and I have to start paying it off. Well, not I have to. I already started paying it off in the month of March, and so I have a couple of automatic payments of $250 that I'm throwing towards it. It's just a first a few. Overspent on my Capital One credit card this month, so I'm just paying that off. I told myself if I made more than 2,000, I was going to pay the entire remaining balance of $332.94. So that's what you see there. I'm going to pay it off, and I already have a goal for the month of May on how not to overspend and touch at all. For the rest of the month, my remaining bills have to be paid. They are on auto payment on credit cards, so I just have to pay the credit cards off, and that half of it is $518. And then my sinking funds are the following. $75 is going to go towards my emergency fund. For my regular savings, it's going to be $20. For my 1 month ahead, I'm going to do 10, as well as 10 for my move out and my actual envelope. If you're probably wondering why I'm only putting $20 to my regular savings, simply because my goal for the year is to put $1,000 in the singing fund. And when I started and I divided and made the calculations, it turns out I only had to put $40 every month. And when I divided that by my primary job, because I didn't want to rely on my part-time job because it's not stable income, it's not consistent, it's like a seasonal job. I decided that I'm always going to put $20 every paycheck in order to meet that $40 monthly goal. Let's see. Yeah, 1 month ahead, move out, and myself is getting $10 for the 1 month ahead. You're probably wondering why that is only $10, and that's simply because the 1 month ahead, I haven't recalculated for my bills. So once I recalculate for that at the end of the year, I'll do it. I just don't want to worry myself now with too many things and psych myself out. So I'm going to keep it at 10. If in quarter three, while reflecting at quarter two numbers, it shows that I need to up it, I will up it. But for now, I'm okay with $10. Slow and steady wins the race. For move out, that's also $10. For myself, that is also $10. I decided that what I'm going to be doing with that envelope, I'm saving up money for my 30th celebration. I have an island in mind that I want to go to. And I think just to stay at the inclusive result for a full week, 7 full days, calendar days, not business days, it's going to cost me about 5 to 7 grand. So if I don't start saving now, I won't have the money. So I got like 2.5 years left to save this money, and it's very achievable. For vacay, my sister is graduating with her master's come August, and due to my schedule, we will be going on vacay to celebrate her in July. Um, for my new laptop, I don't plan on trying to get it just yet because my current one is fine. So slow and steady wins the race for that one. So $5 is okay. For taxation, my primary job pulls enough taxes. The only reason why I always end up having to pay is simply because my part-time job doesn't pull enough taxes. So that's why this is always going to be $5, no more, maybe less for my primary job, because whatever money that I get from my part-time job, I always take out 30% for the taxes. For health, y'all, I just spent 400 and almost $79 on two pairs of glasses that have the Blu-ray thing. For when you see looking at computer screens too long. And I also got transition in them, and they are worth it. At the same time, I have to replenish my health account. Um, for card maintenance, that is $10 that I'm throwing towards it. For utilities, that's $5. My mom's sinking fund is going to be getting 25. The new home is going to be getting 100, and then my Roth IRA is going to get a small amount of $20. Let me just scroll down so you guys can see the rest of the budgeting amounts and the cash envelope and debt. Give me 1 second. Okay, for my cash envelopes, I spend about $75 every week on groceries. So with this paycheck, I am putting aside $150 for groceries. For gas, I looked at my cash envelope the other day and it has a nice amount of money for a couple months worth of gas. So instead of you doing my usual 90, I did 80. Even if I had years worth of gas in the envelope, I'm not gonna cut it down too much because we don't know what will happen. So I only deducted like $10 off my usual budgeted amount, and it's now 80. Eat out is gonna be getting 30, as well as entertainment is gonna be getting 30. My mom's birthday is coming up soon, and my siblings and I are gonna be splitting her gift for her birthday. May also has the Haitian Mother's Day, which is the last Sunday of May. We always celebrate that, as well as the American Mother's Day. So she's technically going to be getting three gifts from us, but because it's all four of us, I'm just going to budget accordingly. Maybe my next paycheck, from my part-time and my primary job, I may have to take out a nice amount, like maybe 50 to 75 from both, just for my portion of her gift. Self care is very similar to gas. It has some money in it. I usually put 100, but I ended up taking out 20, deducting 20, making it 80 for self care. Babel and all of them are getting $18. Laundromat. I went to the laundry last week and spent about $12 to $13, so I know $10 should be able to replenish it. My buffer and beauty and all are gonna get the usual five. I actually have to go get re up on some lotion for that. And then for student loans, every paycheck always gets $125. Student loan AA, it has the highest interest of 6.6%, and it also has the highest balance. So I try to put majority of the money towards student loan AA. Student loan AB, although the interest isn't as low as I wanted to, because it's 6%. It's just this one, that 0.6 makes a difference. So, and because it's the smallest amount, it's, I think at the moment it's getting closer to 10,000. I put 55, so slow and steady wins the race. So the 75 and the 55, they add up to 125. And then let me show you guys the numbers. Okay, so my budget that I had to play with was $2,216.17. Out of that budget, $1,100.94 ended up going to bills, which consisted of my half month bills for the entire month of April, my Capital One, and my car note. So that was where the $1,100.94 came from. My cash envelopes only needed $418. And then my sinking funds needed 465, with me concluding 125 going towards student loan. So after doing the basic calculation on my calculator, I was over with $107.23, which I'm so grateful for. The only thing I'm sad about is, like, if I didn't overspend money, that $332.94 that I got from it's not I got from that I spent paying for my Capital One. So that means I would have had like 440, almost $441 to play around with, that I could have added to my cash envelopes and my sinking funds. So this teaches me that, y'all, I have to make sure that I don't overspend in the month of May, so that way I can have more money to basically add to my cash stuffing, as well as my sinking fund. So yeah, that concludes today's video. I hope it was helpful. And as always, I thank you guys so much for sticking to my channel, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Any feedback that you give me is very necessary. And as always, if you have any tips, tricks, and or suggestions on how to generate more income that is less taxing on the mental and physical mind and body, you are more than welcome to comment it down below. And I will see you guys in my next few videos. Peace.